Teah. This is another edition of Mathematics. So today we'll be looking at long division of polynomials. In the lab, during the junior hard time, during our senior hard time, we saw these things. But some of us have been given a tough time. But I've come today to make it very simple for us so we can understand if we speak about long division of polynomials. There are two divisions on a polynomial, but today I'm looking at one because we have the long division and we have the semantic division. But if time comes, I will tell you how do we solve a semantic division. But today let's look at long division. There's a question on the long division today that we are looking at that says we should find the quotient and remainder respectively of this problem. So the problem says 4 raised to the power s raised to the power 4 plus 2s squared minus s plus 4 divided by s minus 2. How do we solve this on a long division of a polynomial? To solve this, don't forget we got our channel, the Dodo S Topa channel, YouTube channel. Subscribe, turn on the notification button, and sign up also you can get more videos. Follow our channel. So we are about to solve our mathematical problem on long division of a polynomial. So now our problem here, now we have to look at the problem and we have to observe the problem. In doing that, we understand that I'm going to tell you that this guy, which is s raised to the power 4 plus 2s squared minus s plus 4, he is the dividend. And x minus 2 is the divisor. But in solving this problem, we have to observe the dividend. There's something missing in the dividend. And that thing is that if you move from s raised to the power 4, do you come straight to 2s squared? No. You move from s raised to the power 4 and you go to s cubed. So since there is no s cubed, to reach the problem we say s raised to the power 4 plus 0s cubed plus 2s squared minus s plus 4. Now you have arranged the dividend. So now you can solve the problem by indicating them on the long division sign. So we draw our long division sign, which is like this. The divisor comes outside as s minus 2, and our dividend comes inside because our new dividend becomes s raised to the power 4 plus 0s cubed plus 2s squared minus s plus 4. Now we have placed them on the division sign. So now we are going to tell you a way in solving that you have to remember always, and that is the DMS. Somebody will ask, what do we mean by DMS on a long division? The word DMS means you divide, you multiply, and you subtract. So that is the meaning of DMS. We are about to divide, multiply, and subtract. So how do we do that? We are going to take the divisor, which is the first one here, and divide it by the dividend here. That means I'm going to say 4s divided by x. And we know that on an index, a number standing by itself raised to the power 1. So when they divide, we say, when they divide, we subtract. So therefore, I'm going to take 1 from index. Where did the 1 come from? The 1 came from the s. So therefore, when I take 1 from there, I will be left with s raised to the power of 3. So it means now that I'm going to use this s raised to the power of 3 as my quotient. So how do I do that? Where I see the s cube, I place it as what? S cube. So I'm going to place the s cube on s cube. So the s cube comes here by saying s cube. It is on one another. So now I have done with what? The first one which talk about divide. So I'm going to the next one that talk about multiply. So I'm going to multiply this binomial by this monomial. Meaning I'm going to say I'm going to multiply this man by this man. So it means I'm going to say s times s cubed will give me s raised to the power of what? 4. And negative times positive will give me negative. And 2 times 1 will give me 2s cubed. So therefore, I'm going to say this guy now become s4 minus 2s cubed. I put them into parentheses. Why? Because I'm going to subtract. Now I'm done with multiplication, so I move to what? To subtraction. So now I subtract by putting the sign outside, which means this negative will affect everything here. So I draw a line under them. It becomes by saying when I multiply this man will change to negative, and this guy will change to positive. Therefore, s raised to the power of 4 and s raised to the power of 4 will go out. This man is 0, this man is 2. When they are, I'm going to get 2. I take one of the y, the algebra is 10. So it becomes 2s cubed. Now, when I'm done with this, what do? You take the next one. So if you are done with one, you take the next and put it there. That means I'm going to take the positive 2s square and put it down. Now I can go back again with what? DMS. You are going to carry on DMS until you can complete the problem. Until you can complete the problem, you are with DMS. So for each one you reach to, you carry on DMS, meaning you divide, you multiply, you subtract. So now it goes by saying, I'm going to take this man and divide by the divisor. That means I'm going to say 2s cubed divided by s. This may have 1. So it means that this guy will come out as 2. This man is raised to the power of 1. So I'm going to take 1 for in 3. I'll be left with 2. So now my dividend, my quotient becomes by saying, observe this operation of any number stated by itself is a positive number. So this guy will carry positive 2s squared. So positive 2s squared will give me 2 times s will give me 2s cubed. Because we say when we multiply, what do? We add their exponent. So now I take the next one, which is negative. Negative times positive will give me negative. And 2 times 2s squared will give me negative 4s squared. Now I'm done with what? The divide and multiplication. Now I move to what? Subtraction. So I subtract this and draw my line. This man in here will turn to what? Negative, and this man in here will turn to positive. Therefore, these two go out. And now when I add them here together, I'm going to therefore get 6s squared. So now when I'm done with this, what do? I take the next man and place him on there. We are about to go to the next step of dealing with 2s squared. 6s squared, right? So now I'm going to take the first one, divide 6s squared by the divisor, which is s. Therefore, this man is raised to the power of 1. So I'll take 1 for into, I'll be level 6s. So now my dividend become, have been changed to what? To 6s, which is what? Positive 6s. So under this one now, I will say 6s times s will give me 6s squared. Because this guy is raised to the power of 1 and this guy is raised to the power of 1. So when you do that, you add them. So that one will go what? The square. So now I take the negative. Negative times positive will give me negative. And 2 times 6s will give me negative 12x. So now I've carried on the multiplication and division. What do I move to? I move to subtraction. So I subtract them. Now it becomes by saying negative times positive. This will change to negative. Negative times negative. This guy will change to positive. So therefore the 6s squared and 6s squared will go out. And therefore we'll be left with negative s and positive 12s. But remember that any variable standing by itself is carrying an invisible 1. So if we are going to take 1 for in 12, we'll be left with 11. But therefore, big number carrying the sign, so this guy will be positive 11x. So now we are done with this. We take the last number, which is the constant, and bring it down to this guy. It becomes positive 4, which is 11s plus positive 4. We are about to solve the problem to end for today on non-division of polynomial. So now what we do, we divide. So it becomes 11s divided by x. So now this man is 1 and this guy is 1. So when you divide with subtract, you subtract 1 from in 1, therefore we'll be left with only 11. So now we get a constant of positive 11. So now 11 times x, we will get positive 11x, and negative times positive, we get negative 2 times 11, we get negative 22. Therefore, we are done with multiplication and division. What we move to is subtraction. So when we subtract, now it becomes negative times positive, negative, negative times negative, positive. So now these two will go up. So we have positive 4 and positive 22. Therefore, 4 plus 22 will give us positive 26. And this positive 26, as a total in the question, they say we should find the quotient and the remainder. Therefore, our quotient, which is our answer in division, become by saying our answer become positive 3x cubed plus 2x squared plus 6s plus 11. This is our quotient, which is our answer, and the answer for the remainder, therefore, the remainder become positive 26.
Once again for watching, we urge that you all will subscribe, click on the notification button, that whenever we go above getting each of our videos, you will be part, or you will have easy access to our video. As we said earlier, you can make comment, make recommendation. What are the things we're supposed to do to make sure we have easy access to the world of mathematics? Make sure and make the recommendation that the next video will look at your comment, will look at your recommendation to work on what we're supposed to work on. As you said, this channel was made to make the world of mathematics a kind of easy world that anyone can have access and have knowledge of mathematics as well. We are made to build your mathematical capacity, your strength in mind. You can also do what we said earlier in our first video. So thank you once again. I'm the director, Benjamin George. I am the director as well.
Easy concept.
What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible. Nothing impossible.